On our website, rivergrandrapids.com, I found a video that I put up this morning, and it's really a clever, great video because a guy walks into a hospital waiting room, and he's wearing a tux, and he walks into the waiting room, and he's got his walker, and he's sitting down talking to some of the patients and saying, well, how's your day? Oh, my day's fine. And then suddenly, unknown to all the patients and stuff, he breaks into song.
I've got rhythm, I've got music, I've got my gal who could ask for anything more.
The look on the faces of the people in the waiting room are just priceless. And you can see this. We've got it up on our website at rivergrandrapids.com. But then I thought, wouldn't it be fun if I could track him down? And we did. Frank Scafuri is his name, and Frank's on the phone with us. Hey, Frank, how you doing this morning?
Morning, Andy. I'm doing fine here in New York. How are you in Michigan?
I'm great. Yeah, that's right. I should have said live from New York. It's Frank Scafuri. These videos, I found this video, and what a hoot. I mean, you've been doing this for a bit, surprising people in doctors' waiting rooms?
Well, the funny thing is, I never intended to make these videos, and it's a year later, and I've made 9 videos, posted them all on my Facebook page now called Frank's Waiting Room. It's all one word if anybody wants to see it.
Okay. Well,
I went to the doctor a year ago because I had a pain in my neck, and I'm thinking...
This is for real. You weren't a pain in the neck. You had a pain in the neck.
That's right. I really had a pain in the neck.
Okay.
And all the patients scrolling their phones, and they were just looking totally bored. And I thought, well, you know what? I'm 63 years old. I want to have some fun. I graduated Juilliard ages ago, and I thought, wouldn't it be fun if I stood up and sang this big Broadway song? And when it was over, if the nurse just said, Mr. Scafuri, the doctor will see you now, and I leave. So I posed it to the doctor. He said, shoot the video in my office, and it was really kind of fun. 3 days later, there were 13,000 hits.
What a hoot that is. I'll bet the people in the waiting room, I mean, part of it we see on the video, but first of all, how did you get it shot? I mean, you have lots of different angles and stuff, so you had some cohorts, hidden in there somewhere.
I had 2 friends and my sister-in-law with their iPhones. And that's basically it. So I set it up with the doctor. When would be a good time to come in? We're not breaking any office rules or anything like that. We don't want to be. We want to be sure people aren't, very, very ill, and they don't want to see something like this. But it was a pretty good office, and if everybody wanted to be in it once it was over, they simply signed a release form, and
sure.
We went on our way.
I've noticed you blocked out a few faces there. Obviously, they didn't want to be seen on camera. The reaction has to have been Frank Scafuri, and we're talking about this video that I posted on our website of him breaking out into song in a doctor's office, and so, but the reaction of the people in the waiting room just for you has to be priceless.
Well, it really was, and you know what? I felt good about it because there were people laughing and smiling who normally would just sit there in the doctor's office feeling, well, I don't feel well today, I don't feel this. And then when I left, they were smiling and thanking me, and they applauded.
Oh,
so after that, I said, this is too good to give up. So I made 8 more videos after that.
Different doctors' offices?
All different doctors, physical therapy, endocrinologists. I have a podiatrist's office where I went in there as a cowboy with my saddle, and my horse was parked outside. I even brought a ventriloquist in with me once, and we sang, and I had a Hawaiian dancer with me one time.
Frank.
I still go in with my tux and my walker.
You're going to take
this
this
appropriate sketch that goes into song.
Yeah, you're going to take
the
this.
video only takes about 2 to 3 minutes, but they're all on Frank's Waiting Room. On Facebook.
On Facebook. Easy to get to. Are you going to take this on the road anytime soon?
Well, I'm hoping that Ellen's going to invite me on her show. I really am. We just got to get to Ellen somehow, and I think she would love these videos. My last one was called Chiropractical Joker, and I was in a chiropractor's office, and I went in there, oh, my back, my back, my back, and all the patients are squirming in their seats. 2 seconds later, I walk out of her office. Wow, you're really good, and I can go and teach my yoga class now. Wow, that's terrific. And I go into I can do all of my poses, and I go into this whole song based on Everything's Coming Up Roses.
What
My
a
latest
hoot.
video that got 6,000 hits in the past 4 weeks.
Is that right? It's all you've posted it all on your Facebook page, Frank's Waiting Room.
That's
just
it,
go
all
to
one word. Yep.
Frank's Waiting Room. Just go to Facebook and you can link up with all these great videos. What a hoot. Just very quickly, I mean, you've been an entertainer for a long time, right? And music director?
Yes, that's right. Yeah, all on a local basis. Yeah.
Okay. Well, locally, you're in New York City, so.
Yeah, I mean local on like I'm not a huge star or anything like that. Quite honestly, I was a church musician for 35 years. The organist, the choir director, and it was fun to do, and I felt like I was doing my part, but there was always that side of me that was like, ooh, what could I do today that would be funny?
Well, you nailed it. Frank Scafuri. Frank, thank you so much for taking time to talk with us. And just go to Frank's Waiting Room on Facebook, and you can see these great videos. And I've got the link on our webpage at rivergrandrapids.com. Frank Scafuri. Frank, thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thank you. You too, Andy. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. It's 823, 100.5 The River.